What is up, guys? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Roth, the co-leader, and this week is a theme week. We have a brand new theme for you guys called our Universal Monsters theme, which the J. Sloan kicked it off yesterday, Monday, by reviewing a film from the year 1931, and that is Frankenstein. And I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to be reviewing Todd Browning's Dracula from the year 1931, starring Bela Lugosi. Now, I'm kind of jumping into it right away. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Universal Monsters theme. For maybe the younger viewers, I don't really know. If we have younger viewers, if we do, kind of going to explain it to them because me myself, I'm only 17 years old. I've not really watched too many of the Universal Monsters films. I don't even think I have watched any Universal, the classics like this and Frankenstein and The Mummy. It's films like that, set, obviously made by Universal, set in the time period. It don't really have to be a time period, but, they did make them from, like, the 30s, kind of the 40s, stuff like that. I'm not too knowledgeable. I mean, I could be getting all this wrong. I'm pretty sure most of the films are set in the early 30s, kind of, 40s, stuff like that. Such as Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera, The Wolfman, stuff like that, So that's pretty much what this theme is about, just taking some of the classic Universal Monster films and just reviewing them. And, this is the first time I've ever seen, Todd Browning's Dracula from the year 1931. And let me just say something first before I get into the review. I've always had this set vision of what Dracula looks like, and Bela Lugosi is exactly that. He really is. I always wondered, where did I see this guy from? Why is he kind of like the definitive Dracula to me? I don't know. I guess I just always thought of a certain look to Dracula, and he just has it. That is Dracula to me. I know there's a lot of other interpretations of Dracula, which I really do like some of the films, but I think he has the look to be Dracula. He really does. So just going to throw that out there. I think he is probably the definitive Dracula. I might have to go and watch some more, films kind of based on Dracula. I know there's one made in 1992 starring, what was his name? Can't believe I forgot. The guy who played Commissioner Gordon in, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins. Wow, how did I forget his name? That's so bad of me. Anyway, Gary Oldman, that's his name. I know there's one that stars him, which I hear is really good. But yeah, pretty much what, Dracula, 1931, Todd Browning's Dracula is about. It's pretty much about Count Dracula. He turns this British soldier named Renfield into his mindless slave, pretty much. And he travels to London and pretty much resides in this, this old castle, which he pretty much goes on this. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It's kind of complicated. Not really, but I mean, after just watching it and not reading anything, pretty much he goes on this bloodlust. Sucking the blood of young women, and pretty much he has his sights set on one of the doctor's daughters. I'm thinking her name is Mina. I think I could be wrong. But pretty much he has his sights set on her, and the doctor calls in, Van Helsing to, who's a vampire hunter, obviously, if I mean, it's kind of common knowledge, Dracula, Van Helsing, that's like the Darth Vader to the Luke Skywalker. I know I just made a Star Wars reference, that was fucking weird, but still, it's like the Batman to the Joker, Dracula, Van Helsing. So, he is there to kind of put it to a stop, to put, Dracula's endless bloodlust, his killing spree, he's trying to stop it. And, that's pretty much a basic plot. I know I didn't really, it's just hard to explain, because just so much happens, and it's just kind of, it's hard to explain older films. I don't know why. It just is, kind of. I guess because I'm not really familiar with it. I don't want to get it wrong. But, yeah, pretty much it's, like I said, it's Dracula pretty much going on a, killing spree. Bloodlust, sucking the blood of young women, and Van Helsing has to stop him. So that's pretty much the basic plot. And what did I think about the film? I actually enjoyed it. I really do like some of the shots, especially the beginning, when one of the villagers is saying, oh, the sun's going down, and we cut to Dracula. we see a couple of vampires, female vampires, rise from their coffins, and we get a really cool close up on Dracula. Bela Lugosi is Dracula. I just think he really has the look, and I really was expecting to like this film because I'm not a big fan of black and white films, older films. I don't know why, I'm not, but I actually do really like this. I don't know if it's my favorite, interpretation of Dracula. I have to watch a few more, films like, like I said, Bram Stoker's Dracula, stuff like that. I want to watch that before I make my full decision. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was a pretty good film for, to be back in 1931. I was pretty impressed because I thought the acting was really one of the strongest points in the film, and I did like how it was directed. And I think it was made on like a pretty low budget as well. So I mean, I really did like it. And I watched the one with Philip Glass's score. I know I did like that. I thought it was really good. I kind of want to watch the original version because I kind of want to hear the original theme. I hear there's a lot more parts with more tension, more silence, and I kind of want to experience that. But from the one I watched, I still enjoyed it, even with the Philip Glass score. I know a lot of people don't like that, and that's cool. Everybody has their own opinion, but I actually dug the film. I thought it was pretty cool, and I really want to pick up the Blu-ray of it because I did enjoy it. I want to check out the other Universal Monsters films, the other Universal Monsters films. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I normally don't do this because I'm just not used to reviewing films like this. But overall, I thought it was a good film. I would recommend it if you guys are like big into Universal Monster films and you haven't seen this one, which obviously you have if you are like big into that stuff. Like I said myself, I'm not. I kind of am now. I kind of want to check out more, Universal Monster films from that era. Because I know you have like the Hammer films and stuff like that with like Christopher Lee, stuff like that. And I kind of want to watch, Frankenstein, stuff like that because I just got a real sense of, it was quality filmmaking. When I watched it, I thought the directing was really good, the acting was really good, special effects were probably, kind of, it was decent, but you know what I mean, like it was back in 1931. How can you really fault them? And it was made on like a shoestring budget, from my knowledge. So, with all things considered, I thought it was a pretty decent film. I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. I didn't love it, but I did like it, and that was a lot more than what I was expecting. So, I'm going to end the review here. I'm sorry if I said the same thing over. Again, I'm just not really used to reviewing films like this. I'm used to reviewing more modern films. But this has turned me on to some of the Universal Monster films, and, I might check some of them out. If you guys know any that you guys would recommend, if you guys are really big into it, leave a comment down below. And what did you guys think of Todd Browning's Dracula? Leave a comment down below. What is your favorite interpretation of Dracula? So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week on Late Night Frops. Peace.